What is he doing?
Oda shook the One Piece fandom. And my goodness, it was absolutely phenomenal. A lot of people, not a lot, the vast majority of people are all about the sauce. Absolutely. Because it's delicious. It's delicious.
That is delicious.
But some folks have very unique palates, let's put it like that. And for them, this was not good. Particularly, it's not good writing on Oda's part to have Shanks take out Kid the way he did. I did see some talk about this on Twitter for the past week or so, and I know that the Red Force podcast, of course, as per usual, my Aussies, they did talk about this. So because the red wave that is Shanks, not Roll Tide, because the red wave that is Shanks is the gift that keeps on giving, I figured do a quick video on why it's okay and good writing for Kid to get dominated the same way Charlie dominated Sneeko.
So naturally, I responded by making fun of you in return and showcasing the reasons why I don't respect you.
Not only is it good writing on Oda's part to do that, but also, in short, why Kid was never, ever, ever that dude. Let's jump to chapter 425. In that chapter, what does Chopper wonder? How does Luffy know who to fight almost immediately? Like, he just instinctively knows. We kind of get the same vibes a Kid in Udon Prisoner Mines, where that cross section of Luffy and Kid, Kaido, I'm gonna get you. And Kid, I thought, actually had more onus to take down Kaido than the vast majority of characters outside, let's say, a select few, because Kid had suffered greatly at the hands of Kaido, even his right-hand man killer. Kira! I was down for that cause, and Kid playing a role in taking down Kaido. Like Luffy, he knew who to target. He was beeline focused, allegedly. But what happened on the rooftop? No, I gotta kill Kaido. No. Luffy, you got Kaido. Let me go after Big Mom. How quickly folks forget. That was one of the most shocking moments of Roof Piece. Just seeing Kid divert from Kaido and go to Big Mom. Now you can say in the grand scheme of things, that's a sign of his character growth, potentially. But at the same time, that growth deviates away from being that dude that'll ultimately reach the Pirate King. Because Luffy would never, never, what? No, if Zoro was, Luffy would never deviate from Kaido. He would be beeline focused like a hawk on ham. And on top of that, Big Mom, on her way down to the magma chamber, clean. Law, Kid, I'm gonna get you, you young whippersnappers. Huh? Huh? She grabs warheads on the way down. They explode and blow out the bottom section of the island. She's still talking. She's still yapping. Now here's a damn punk. Nothing. She was laughing at Kid. Nah, Luffy, Bajran gun, seal a deal. Kid? Nah. Now, you might want to try and give Law a stray bullet, but there ain't no way. Because not only was Law acknowledged for his power by both Yonko, in fact, we see with Blackbeard, like, whoa, this guy Law, okay. But Law, when it comes to his end goal, it's not Pirate King status, it's knowledge. In 996, he reveals this. He even talked to Robin, told her that he was a member of the D clan. He wants knowledge on the D clan, this checkered fate of said clan he's a part of. Kid is literally trying to be the biggest fish in the ocean when he's a tuna. He's a tuna. And he just got caught by a bunch of Japanese fishermen that just so happen to dye their hairs red. Nah. You listen, from the very beginning, in Kid's intro arc in Shibondi, he was not that guy. And a lot of folks tend to forget this, but it's actually a very important thing for Kid's character. Shaki, she explains the reason why Kid's bounty is higher than Luffy's bounty is because Kid pillages and slaughters innocent people. That is very far from the Chad-like activity Luffy displayed in the entire pre-time skip to get to his bounty. And I was talking about this with a few other content creators during the Shanks Summit #2, link in the box below to that stream on my Requiem channel. And ultimately, when you sit down and think about it, Kid, in the grand scheme of the story, has the same energy as Higuma, the bear, in chapter 1 of One Piece. I've killed 56 people, mostly fools like you, Shanks. This is the same energy. Hence why Kid had no qualms at all slaughtering Shanks's fleet, even though he can clearly see they mostly comprise of weaklings. So there's just no way, there's no way Kid was gonna be that dude. Particularly when you remember that the two top pirates of the previous era, Roger and Whitebeard, they were far from the people, very far from the kind of people that someone like Kid was. But then moving forward, some cats may want to say, hold on now, King, isn't like a waste of time ultimately for Kid's character that was being, quote, built up, end quote, throughout like the entirety of the series to be defeated in this fashion? As if Kid is like a honorary Straw like Law. He's so far from. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, remember, Kid only has two arcs where he has any major involvement in. Number 1 is Shaboni Archipelago. Number 2 is Wano Country. That's it. There are some bits and pieces here or there, like in Punk Hazard, we see him on the monitor with the other underground brokers, with Killer. There is a few snippets of finding out that he attacked Big Mom's ships through, let's say, Peckham's and Tamago during Fisher Island. And then, of course, we have him meeting up with his alliance, Apu and Hawkins, and then in comes Kaido. But ultimately speaking, compare him to someone like Law, who has major involvement directly with the Straw Hats in arcs like Shaboni, at the end of Marineford when he saves Luffy, Punk Hazard, Dressrosa, Zoe, and Wano Country? Goodness gracious, people. I mean, just Law is in earnest an honorary Straw Hat through and through. In fact, some folks theorize that he's gonna be on the boat, on the lock ships, going to Egghead Island. It's gonna be Law. But regardless of that, Kid is clearly not someone like Law, but he is a big enough rival of Luffy that Oda built up in the past saga that validates, even more so, the changing of rivals in the series for the true One Piece race itself, Blackbeard and Shanks. I guess plus Buggy too, but I'll save that all for the video next week. If this was another supernova like Hawkins or Drake, or Capone, or one of those people, would this have the same impact? No, not even close, not even remotely close. If it was Urouge, or if it was, like, let's say only Killer, no, it wouldn't even have the same energy. And that's kind of the point, ultimately speaking. Kid and his crew are better than most pirates in the world, but they were never the end game cats. When you have that Higuma mentality, your boots are nasty, dirty, and they should not be touching Laugh-Tail soil. Not only are Kid's boots dirty as all hell, but his crew's boots are just as filthy, just as disgusting. I'm sorry. Am I getting mad? I'm not getting mad. I'm good. You think that Zoro or Sanji or Jinbei, Frankie, Robin, you think the Straw Hat Pirates would fold? Yield? Yield? The same way Kid's crew did? The Straw Hat Pirates, come the end of the series, are going to be the greatest pirate crew that ever existed in the world. You may say, well, hey, if they're in the same position and they say Luffy dying, they would give up the road poneglyph rubbings that they worked so damn hard for. Yeah, they would just give them up. No, these are the very things that are linked to Luffy's dream. The very thing that Luffy will die trying to achieve. Kid's crew giving up the road poneglyph rubbings is giving up on Kid's dream. We have seen the Strat time and time again say what? Luffy will be king of the pirates. And even though those words are very redundant across the entire series, in times like these, it shows you the mental strength and the faith they have in Monkey D's Luffy, especially when other crews, like Kid's crew, do not have the same mental fortitude. We see in Thriller Bark, Bartholomew Kuma, he had him on the ropes. You give me Luffy, X, Y, Z, and the other. They all universally said, hell no, absolutely not. They were ready and committed to die right then and there. They don't have the faith in Captain Kidd the same way Luffy and his boys have faith in Monkey Jesus. No. Well, okay, kind of lying here. Killer does get +1s. Oh yeah, fine. Killer does have that sauce because this man dove into the divine Final Flash to try and save Kid. Final Flash! Okay, fair enough, Killer. You know what? You get some +1s, without a doubt. But the rest of your boys, like Heat and Wireman, what? Frankie would rather die. Robin would rather die than yield. No. I think, ultimately, it's all simple. And because it's simple, it's all the more better. Part of the journey to become King of the Pirates is luck. And there's a reason why Kid is modeled after the unluckiest pirate in the real world. And the quote plans that so many folks talk about, that Oda had plans for Kid, well, we see what those plans are now. Those plans are getting eviscerated in 1079. If he is genuinely gone, like straight up terminated, outstanding job, Oda. He was never among the real rivals for the One Piece itself. Everyone knew this, and the only way Kid ever reaches Laugh Tale's glorious shores, if he's still alive, is if he is an underling of Blackbeard serving under Vasco Shot. This was an excellent job by Ichiro Oda through and through, which is why ultimately it is the best chapter of One Piece I have ever read. But hey, I could be wrong. But let me know your stance on the subject matter at hand. Of course, if you enjoy boys content, make sure to booyah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click on that bell to join the notification squad. We are not done with Shanks yet. There are still a few more things on the horizon, so be on the lookout.